can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that. Like, you know, I mean, me and you, who couldn't fight our way out of a wet paper bag, shouldn't allow another man to talk to us like that.
Ridiculous, and you see these scuffles and all this nonsense at press conferences, and that is where it goes wrong.
Shakur Stevenson storms toward Teofimo Lopez after the media gathering, and the reason instantly shocks everyone present. This wasn't trash talk about rankings or belts. Lopez crossed a line no fighter ever ignores. He insulted Shakur's mother. That single sentence flipped the entire atmosphere. The anger on Stevenson's face wasn't manufactured or exaggerated for cameras. It was raw, personal, and unforgettable. This wasn't chasing headlines. This was emotion boiling over into absolute pandemonium, creating one of the most intense media gathering moments boxing has seen in recent years. Fans inside and on.
Hey, that's my mother. Where my mother at? No! Somebody touch my mother. Come here. No, don't touch me. Where's my mother?
Hey, find his mom. Find his mom. Find his mother now.
Eddie Hearn doesn't sugarcoat anything. He speaks directly, making sure everyone understands exactly what happened. Teofimo insulted Shakur's mother, and the reaction was instant. Hearn explains the tension perfectly. This wasn't planned drama or scripted chaos. This was real emotion colliding with a public stage. The intensity was sitting there, ready to explode. Shakur's reaction wasn't surprising. It was unavoidable. The boxing world hasn't stopped talking about the chaos he unleashed.
When someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, like, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm going to have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care, I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's going to...
Frank Warren steps in with blunt honesty. He reminds everyone this is boxing, not street fighting. The only place fighters should touch is inside the squared circle. Media theatrics might excite crowds, but they're meant to be controlled, structured, not reckless. Still, the tension is undeniable. Fans are already speculating about how this energy, this anger, and this hostility...
Well, this is not a gang fight, you know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers and save it for the night. They don't get paid to fight before the fight.
The discussion highlights the raw reality of combat sports. This wasn't just a confrontation, it was a violent preview of what's coming. Fighters facing off before the fight amplifies excitement, electrifies supporters, and demands immediate attention. Even when rules are tested, the theatrics ignite interest. It's a reminder that in boxing, emotion and hostility are just as much a part of the spectacle as...
Fighters on stage or face-off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game. And the
commentator pinpoints the exact moment everything changed, when physical interaction entered the picture. In that instant, a routine media gathering transformed into explosive theater. It stopped being performance alone. Pride and pressure collided. Social media erupted. Fans debated non-stop. Experts rushed in with opinions. That single moment raised the stakes, guaranteeing a fight where every punch will carry the weight of that pre-fight.
Because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to...
Johnny Nelson doesn't hold back. He labels the behavior careless, irresponsible, and borderline embarrassing. Acting like that on fight week, he says, is amateur behavior, not professional boxing. Behind the scenes, officials are scrambling to figure out how to control the fallout. Some fans express disappointment, but whether praised or criticized, Stevenson's pre-fight hostility embarrassed Lopez and turned a standard media gathering into...
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think, shit.
Simon Jordan adds perspective. reminding everyone that boxing has always carried an edge of intensity. Still, even by boxing standards, this was shocking. Face-to-face confrontations like this instantly raise pressure, forcing fans to question where the line between performance and control truly sits. It's messy, uncomfortable, and complicated, yet undeniably powerful. Now everyone wonders how far Stevenson and Lopez will push.
We've seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do. You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Luke McKenzie offers the opposite view, and he has no regrets about it. He calls the moment brilliant, and in today's boxing climate, he might be right. Performance now matters almost as much as technique. Anything that commands attention has value. Stevenson's actions weren't reckless. They were calculated chaos designed to seize focus and dominate the narrative. This wasn't instruction. This was mental warfare mixed with genuine theatrics. Fans live for these moments. Analysts dissect every second, and the excitement surrounding the fight skyrockets. McKenzie reminds us that modern boxing isn't just about punches. It's about the story.
I thought it was a stroke of genius, personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Teofimo Lopez adds fuel with his confident statements, laying the groundwork for an all-out psychological battle. His words mix warning with strategy, projecting control and calculated chaos. Lopez presents himself as the director, the man who acts while others hesitate, shaping the narrative before the fight even begins. This isn't simple confidence. It's mental warfare designed to unsettle Stevenson and energize the audience. Technique alone is no longer the focus. Pride, psychology, and dominance.
I'm trying to attest to right here, man. So, honestly, nevertheless, man, I see it as, look, when they presented the fight with Devin and all that, a lot of things that came in my way, but it all happened in perfect alignment. Devin didn't have no motion. As I was saying earlier, Shakur has motion. He did his thing. He looked outstanding against William Cepeda at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. And this is what you guys need. This is what boxing needs. And this is why we're here. We're here to take over.
Shakur Stevenson responds openly and without restraint. His confidence borders on threatening. He positions himself as untouchable, operating on a level above Lopez. Fans are drawn in by the boldness. Experts analyze every word. The media gathering now feels like a trailer for a must-watch showdown. These statements aren't hype, they're challenges, warnings, declarations. By publicly asserting superiority, Shakur forces Lopez into a mental corner. On fight night, every punch, step, and strategy will reflect.
Shut him up, bro. Teo not on this level. Teo is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm gonna show it.
Paul Smith views the moment through an entertainment lens. While many disapprove of pre-fight behavior, Smith sees the cinematic brilliance in it. Entertainment, playfulness, and mind games blend together. His reaction highlights the unpredictable, theatrical nature of modern boxing, where advantage is gained outside the ring as much as inside. Social media explodes with clips. Analysts debate impact. Rankings begin shifting in public perception. A single moment creates lasting excitement.
We expect that from Chisora. I'm not going to lie, when it happens, I laughed my head off. I absolutely laughed my head off. I did too. I thought it was quite poetic. I thought what happened.
Speak for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not. But these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger. And we wait to see what happens next.
Everybody's weight situation and weight making situation is unique to them. There's weight classes for a reason. I know some people are going to two extreme lengths. I don't know, I can't comment on it. I wish him to be safe and well, like I wish every fighter, but that's